And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again bringing you my thoughts and review for last night's episode of Loki, Season 2, Episode 4. Now, if you have not caught up to Loki, spoilers ahead, because this episode was interesting. I mean, it ended in a way that, kind of has you scratching your head, but then again, if you really think about it and maybe watch it at least twice, you'll understand where it might be going. So, spoilers ahead if you have not caught up. Okay. So, in the last episode, we got to see Loki and Morbius. They literally go try to find another variant of He Who Must Not Be Named, aka Kang the Conqueror. They find Victor Timely. Kind of a genius Thomas Edison person in his own timeline in the 1900s. Apparently Kang, the one who got killed by Sylvie, he left the TVA book for him when he was a kid. He was just a kid making candles. Grew up, became a big, powerful inventor. So the TVA goes to try to catch him so maybe they can help. He can help them fix the machine that pretty much balances the sacred timeline because everything's all in chaos. So Loki, Morbius, they bring him back. He's a wonder. He's wondering, like, where am I? Kind of feels like a kid at a toy store. He's seen technology he's never seen before, from the 21st century all the way through the end of time. So he gets there, he does his thing, and things start to go a little bit wrong when Miss Minutes and the other woman, they decide that, you know what? We know the truth now. It's time to clean up house. They want the TVA for themselves. Why? Still not really sure exactly, what's their real agenda. We did find out Miss Minutes, telling that secret to the other woman, the fact that, she was aware of the one of Kang, him sitting in his throne and all that. She was aware of it until he decided to wipe out the entire TVA's memories from existence. So, yeah. So now, her and Miss Minutes, they decide that they want to clean house. They want to make sure everything's, reset in a way so that way they can rebuild the TVA in their own image. The first thing they do is they get rid of everybody else who's been locked up because apparently they wanted to keep everything the way it was. They all get executed, except for the movie star guy. He, X5, I think his name is. He ends up, joining forces with them, so there's that. Miss Minutes is still upset with Victor, saying that you're not him, you're never going to be him, so there's that. And then, of course, the way this ends is the fact that, Obi and Victor, they try to fix the machine to try to balance the sacred timeline. Supposedly does not work, and a big light shows up onto their faces, and look, now if you really look at it, like if you watch like maybe an Oppenheimer and you see that the first nuke drops, big explosion, right? People might die. Kind of the same feeling here, but did anybody die? Not sure. Hard to say. Because it does show a panel of, the light coming towards them. And it looks like they might be all vaporized out of existence. Hard to say. I mean, like I said before, it's really hard to say. It's one of those, like, oh, did they all die? And it ends up being a cliffhanger to set up for the next week's episode. So there was that. We also got to see Miss Minutes get rebooted, so something's gonna happen with that. They shut down the machine that controls the entire TVA. She gets rebooted after Obi and the others try to refix the problem. She gets rebooted. The other girl gets vaporized out of existence as well. So there's that. They use the stick on her. She gets pruned. So is she gone? Not sure. Somewhere maybe in that limbo land where that dragon was. Maybe she's there. No idea. And then, of course, like I said before, the ending is literally sets up the cliffhanger where everybody supposedly dies. But I don't think so. I think what actually happened was the secret timeline was about to get rebooted and reset everything, but it exploded. So now, my guess is everything is fair game now. Everything is open. All the branches are open. Anybody can pop into other realities. Sony can come into the MCU, even though it's already there. You know, the Fox universe can come through. The Fantastic Four from the Fox universe can come through. Ben Affleck's Daredevil. All those kinds of, pop-ups could actually happen now. That's how I see it. I feel like I hear people online saying that, oh, it reset everything. I don't think it did, because they didn't get to put the machine to try to fix it, to reset it. It kind of just popped itself. So by it blowing up itself, I feel like it opened more branches. So that way we get the Sony's universe, the Fox X-Men, the Fox Fantastic Four, the Sony Ghost Rider stuff. All the old school MCUs, stuff that we've seen that wasn't connected before gets connected. Maybe the Daredevil from the Netflix universe. All those branches, I feel like they can now come through. Even my favorite, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I feel like that can be officially canon now. So, apparently Kevin Feige is saying that they're all canon now. So, if that's the case, then this whole thing, just by it blowing up and opening those branches, it's now, anything's possible now. We can see Ben Affleck's Daredevil. Maybe we'll see Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider. Wesley Snipes' Blade. Who knows? Possibilities are endless now. That's the way I see it. I feel like that's the way. I mean, I could be completely wrong. I mean, even though they're all eventually going to come through anyway. But, yeah, that's how it ended. We even got to see a cool shot of Loki being in terror, and it just goes to his face, that glowing, like kind of like a sunrise thing, glow into his face, and it just ends right there. So either nothing happened to him, or all the timelines are literally open now and we can see everybody. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens next week. Like I said, it's just a guess. I don't know. I'm just taking guesses. I don't think that the thing blows up just to reset everything. I mean, it could be possible that the MCU gets reset. I feel like they're not going to reset the MCU officially until after Secret Wars, because that will make sure everything's in one place. The Fantastic Four, the Avengers, the mutants, maybe even the Inhumans, Eternals, all of them could be in one. Blade, vampires, all that stuff. I feel like that's going to happen at the end of Secret Wars. I just don't see it happening here. I feel like the branches now are officially open. But who knows? Who knows? We have to wait and see what happens next week. But only 2 episodes left, which is kind of a bummer. But I'm excited to see what exactly is going to happen and how is this going to play into Kang's dynasty. That's exactly what I want to know. Is this Kang variant, is he going to be a good guy for the rest of the season? Or is he going to do a 180 and turn on everybody? Or is he going to be the one who helps, the other Avengers? He meets the Avengers. He helps them try to defeat the other Kangs. Maybe the other Kangs don't like him and they're like, yeah, you're inferior to us. We don't need you. Maybe he joins the good guys and he ends up helping them out. And then supposedly the Avengers lose, and then Secret Wars, he helps bring in the new Avengers, whoever that might be. But only time will tell. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Are you guys excited, about Loki and where is it going? Are you guys still enjoying it? What do you think exactly happened at the end of this episode? You think the branches are officially open now? Leave me a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much and have a good day.